Hi, I'm Chris Grantham, Harrisonville Middle School Principal, and this is?
Hi everybody, I'm Chad Culpepper. I'll be serving as the Harrisonville Middle School Assistant Principal.
Yeah, and he started his first year here. We're glad to have him back. He used to teach in the building. This is my 15th year in the building and my 20th in the district, so I'm excited to be back. I'm excited for this year, and I can't wait to see the students on the 24th. Yeah, here we are arriving and dismissal procedures for Harrisonville Middle School for 7th and 8th grade parents. So here we are driving up to our main entranceway. 7th and 8th grade, you're coming this way. 6th grade will cover you later. You're going to come up to this lane right here, and you'll see a line of cars with other parents sitting right in front of you. There'll be a row of cones here, so you'll turn down this way. You'll stay on this track, keep on going, and you'll come all the way down here to the stadium area here and make a U-turn around the circle drive. Then you'll fall in line with the other cars. Your students will be along this sidewalk, spread out 6 feet apart, and then you'll pick them up, and once they're in the car safely, you will move on out of the lane. And that's how you pick up and drop off your students at Harrisonville Middle School this year. Talking about 6th grade arrival. So 6th grade arrival is a little bit different than 7th and 8th grade. We come up here to the north doors, as we call them, and you pull into this driveway right here where this construction's going on. It'll be gone by then, I'm told. And we pull along here and we pull right up to the sidewalk. And we get a nice space here. We come to a nice stop. And we let our student out, and they'll be let into those doors right there in the north area, and they'll go right into their classroom. That's 6th grade arrival.
First off, we're going to talk about your arrival to school, students. So what you're going to do whenever you come into the doors, a couple choices, all right? If you are depending on the school for your breakfast, you'll head straight down to the cafeteria and you'll grab and go your breakfast, and you'll head straight to your first period class, okay? If you're not going to get breakfast from the school, you're going directly to your class. You're not going to your lockers. We're going to show you what this is going to look like. Good morning, Chris. Air 5.
Hi, Coach Culpepper. I'm going to go to breakfast.
All right.
As Mr. Culpepper said, when you're coming into the school, you go and get breakfast, or you go right to class, whichever one comes first. So when you're coming into your classroom, all right, the first thing that happens in the first hour, your teacher's going to take your temperature. Come here, son. Temperature check. Then you're going to get a little splash of hand sanitizer, get yourself sanitized. And when you come out in your room, you get your seat, take your backpack off, and you grab a seat. And you see that we're trying to have our rooms as socially distanced as possible. All our seats right here in this classroom are 6 feet apart, and so we'll be ready to go. When school starts, kids sit down, the bell rings, and we'll start teaching. We try to limit our transitions as few as possible. This year we're going to have 4 instead of 8, so that is helpful. But we still have to move from class to class, so we couldn't work it out, so they couldn't have to move. So when you're entering the hallway, you're going to stay to your right, you're going to stay 6 feet apart from your partner, so you come out. Just keep moving. Lockers are not used this year, so you're gonna have your stuff in your backpack moving along. So you just keep your pace, nice pace. And you come on out, and to the right. Keep moving. Keep the traffic flowing. And go to your next class.
Hi everybody, we're going to talk about Chromebooks. So all students, both those students that have selected to go virtual and those that will be on site here at the middle school, you'll be issued your own computer. And so it will be very important, students, that you come to school with your computer charged and ready to go. But we will have the Chrome carts in teachers' classrooms that you can charge your Chromebook if in the case that your computer didn't charge correctly overnight or whatnot. So once again, all students will be issued a Chromebook, and you'll be allowed to actually take that home with you. That will be your personal device to log on to all your Google Classroom, different assignments and things like that for your teachers.
Hi guys, I want to talk to you now about the most important part of the day. I know it's mine. Even though we eat at 10 o'clock in the morning, we do call it lunch. All right, and last year we came on down here and it was a nice place to be. This year, however, to reduce the transitions that we have, we're going to eat mostly in our classrooms. So you'll have people come down here, they'll pick up our food, or we call them our lunch runners. They'll get the food from the cafeteria folks, whatever you ordered. They're in clamshell, so no one's touching them, and they'll bring them back in their sacks up into the classroom. That's where you'll eat. The lunchroom will be reserved for classes that can't eat in their classes like band and choir, and they'll eat in here in a social distance setting in our lunchroom. One of the ways we're going to try to help keep our students safe this year is just have the students carry on their own water bottle. They'll be able to fill it at one of these 3 bottle stations that we have throughout the building. We have one here in the cafeteria, one in the 6th grade hallway by the bathrooms, and one in the 8th grade hallway by the bathroom. So we're encouraging kids to bring their own water bottles, fill them up, and drink lots of water because it's good for the brain.
Hey guys, one recent change or update for this year is you actually will have an advisory at the end of the day. So it will either be your 4th hour teacher or your 8th hour teacher, but that's the teacher that you're going to end your day with. And it's actually about a 12-minute period of time where the teacher will just kind of check in on you guys and see how you're doing, but then also any school information that'll go out to you guys, and then you'll actually be dismissed from your advisory class. So we will come over the intercoms, and instead of being dismissed by one bell and everybody entering the hallway, you'll be staggered released from your classrooms. We'll be allowing walkers and bike riders to go first. We'll announce that over the intercom, and then we'll also release our first 2 buses. Then we're going to stagger the car riders and then the additional buses from then on. So just a few new changes, but wanted to talk to you guys about you will have an advisory class at the end of the day.
Saddest part of the day, dismissal. All right, this is the part of the day where you have to go home. We're sorry, we'll miss you, but we'll see you the next day. Bus riders, you'll be dismissed from your classrooms, your last hour classrooms, 2 buses at a time. All right, you'll go to the center stairs, come on down the steps, you'll come on down this hallway, right out these doors, and onto the bus. This stairway here is up only, so we're going to have a one-way stair here, so you can't come down the stair, but the middle one's not too far away. You can get to it in just plenty of time. Ready? 6th grade dismissal is a little bit different than 7th and 8th grade also. We're going to come down here in this north parking lot, and we're going to make a line in the parking lot so that we're off the street. That way the kids can get to you a lot safer. So we turn into our parking lot here, and we'll line up here starting, hopefully there won't be a lot of lines here, but if there is, we'll line here, but we'll just follow this path here, a U-shaped path over to the other side of the parking lot. And we'll line up along the sidewalk here, as you can see. You'll pull up here and you'll stop. Cars will make a line behind you, and then the students will come out of the north door and be escorted by staff members across the street into your cars. And as soon as your child gets into your car, you pull out and you take a right. And this is a one-way street for us during this time. We take a right here, and then we head on out, heading home, safe and sound. So that is dismissal for 6th grade. I hope this short video helps you out in this new age that we're coming into, this new school year, and we have a lot of changes that we shared with you. One of those changes is the obvious wearing a mask. We're going to do our best here at middle school to keep our masks on as much as we possibly can and follow the rules that we set. If you have any questions for me and Mr. Culpepper, please contact us immediately, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day, and we can't wait to see you on the 24th.
Stay safe, Wildcats.